Hello, good morning and welcome. It's Monday, the 4th of December, and we'll start as ever with the AUD US dollar. We've got a commercial short ratio of 2.17 to 1. That's quite reduced, and I was expecting a little bit more of a bounce than we've had. I was expecting to sort of get up to about the 77 mark. I have got some trades in profit, which I took out at the top of the last bounce. I've got a stop on them at entry. Uh, if we come up, I'm going to sell at about the 77 mark. If we go down, I will be adding to my trades as we go down. So I'm not over excited about that at the moment. Pound US dollar. We've seen a little bit of weakness since we had this rally in the pound and the fall in the price of the dollar due to the problems that Mr. Trump's having. We've got a commercial short ratio of 1.19 and the specs have got 1.07. Nothing very dramatic, but I do see it as a fairly good sell where it is at the moment, and I think it should head back down to the 129 mark. Again, I think you've got better opportunities on the crosses. I did hear of somebody who put a massive position on the pound Japanese yen over the weekend, something like about a £5 million position. But we'll see where that goes, eh? USD Canadian dollar. We had this nice big fall the other day. I saw it as a buying opportunity, and I did have my trade in. I've got two trades now on this long. We're just below the 50 on the RSI. We have a commercial short ratio of 2.27 to 1. I believe at this new lower position, when we come to next week, this will be greatly increased. There were spectacular figures that the Canadians had for their employment. That really nice fall. I don't think, well, I don't know of anybody who saw that coming, but one of those things. Euro US dollar. We've had a bit of decent news out this morning for the euro. The Spanish employment figures were fantastically good. And I think we managed to raise about 18 pips on this pair. So, nobody's really taking the rag and running with it. We gapped down a little bit when we opened at the open. And, I think that we're going to see quite a bit of a fall in this pair this week. We're up against resistance just above it where we are at the moment. So hopefully we'll see this fall nicely back down. USD, Japanese yen. We saw a little bit of strength last night in the dollar and a bit of weakness in the yen. We've got a reduced long ratio of 3.75 to 1 for the yen. I'm going to just alter my this still seems to be going up to me, so I'll be staying out of that for a bit. We've broken the 20-day moving average. I like to see where that goes. Might go up to resistance up here, but no big rush. Just wait for it to come back down. USD, Swiss franc. Like I said, we had a little bit of strength in the dollar and maybe a little bit of weakness in the Swiss franc. And we still have a commercial long ratio of 7.17 to 1. This is indicating that I think we're still going to see quite a bit of downside on this pair. I have traded the Swiss franc on the crosses, which I see as a much better risk reward. We're below the 50 on the RSI, a little bit of a pullback after this nice long candle down, but I'm expecting that to continue to the downside. So we'll see where that goes. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. This looks like it ought to have a really good pullback, but we're still making lower lows, and we're still making we're still making lower lows, and we're still making lower highs here. uh, I'm completely undecided about this, so I'm stopping out. If I look at the commitment of traders, it looks basically bullish for the New Zealand dollar. So I prefer to trade it short. So we'll just see where that's going. Silver, I've got two trades now in profit. I've taken out a third trade. As we get strength in the dollar, so we'll see the price fall on the silver. We've broken through this support, and I think we should really continue down with this now. So I'll just keep an eye on it, see where that goes, but that should be quite a nice trade for us. Okay, well, that's it for today. Thank you all for watching, and if you could leave me a like, you know, it's sort of like makes me feel happy inside. Okay, cheers now.